my name is Rebecca Barron. I'm here to show you my self-watering system that I use for my plants. One of the reasons I like it the most is that my plants are consistently moist, like instead of, the normal method, you water and then they just dry out really fast, especially with the aroid mix with all that bark and stuff in it just dries out really fast. And so I can water less often, which is great if I'm going on vacation, but just daily life. I have 400 plants. I can't be watering them all the time. It's also a lot more affordable than those self-watering pots that you get where you just buying one or whatever. I can't be buying 400 self-watering pots. I also love how they provide evaporation and humidity right around my plants, right where they need the humidity, but it also makes the whole room humid. Like right now I'm in an unfinished bathroom that I've converted into my plant room, and there's so much humidity from evaporation in here that I have to use a dehumidifier to get the humidity down. So that really works for humidity. It works really well with my aroid mix, which I'll make another video about my aroid mix. It can work with, I've tried it with pretty much every other type of planting medium and it works. I love how I can also add systemic or other things to the water in the bottom, like fertilizer or something, because then the roots are just going to soak it up as it needs it. And it's a lot easier to put systemic in the bottom of the tray rather than taking hours to put it in the top. So here's how the system works. There's a tray that it's just like the kind that you use for seedlings. You can use any brand or size or whatever that you want. Right now with me using these, they're like 4 foot by 18-inch wire shelving that you can get at Costco or Home Depot or those sort of home improvement places. I can very perfectly fit 6 of these on each shelf, which is really nice. So they're like 2 by 3. And then, so there's the tray, then you have an insert, which is, see how it has these things that keep the plant out of the water so it's not sitting in water. And then you put the felt mat on it. So I'll link to where I get these felt mats from. They're awesome because they last like forever. You can wash them in the washing machine and they don't get like the ones that come with the systems made for seeds. They only last a month or 2 because that's all you need them for, but these last years. Like I've had some for years and they're still working great. Sometimes they get a little dirty or they get roots and then are hard to get out, but they still work great. So you cut it to the size of the insert or maybe a little smaller. I cut it a little smaller so I can see the water level. And then you make it so one side hangs over, so the one side is down in the water. That way it wicks up water up to your pots. So in order to water them, you say have a tray full of plants and they're dry. So then you water them kind of a little from the top just to get the wicking action going. Then I'll water the rest into the bottom of this. I water these about halfway full to about half a gallon or a little less of water. There's a kind of a line in here you can see. And then how you know if it's time to water, you can just tell if there's no water left down in the reservoir on the mat and the soil looks dry, then I'll usually just pick up 1 or 2 of the pots and you get kind of a feel for if they're dry or not. I let them dry out for a day or 2 after, just so that they don't get root rot, so they have a time to dry out. I think it makes them stronger too, because you don't want to wet all the time. And another thing I'll do is I'll group similar plants, like all the anthurium on one tray so that they have similar watering needs. The anthurium need watered more often than some of the others, and so it just kind of works out that way. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I've covered everything. If not, let me know down in the comments and I'd be happy to answer any questions. I'll also link to, I have a blog article with some more details, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.